How Detroit Metro Airport Treats Bus Riders with Disabilities by the National Federation of the Blind of Michigan. In September 2014, despite protests from people with disabilities, Detroit Metro Airport moved the public transportation bus stop for Michigan Flyer Air Ride from curbside at McNamara Terminal to more than 200 yards away. Despite a federal lawsuit by people with disabilities, the airport still refuses to let buses load or unload passengers at the terminal. Here's our past president, Fred Wurtzel, entering McNamara Terminal from the original bus stop. Fred uses a cane to find his way through the terminal through 2 sliding doors.
And this is how easy it used to be. And the prospect's right over there, and we have easy access to everything right in here. Everything can be done independently without needs of other people intervening.
Now, let's ride with Fred to the new bus stop assigned by the Detroit Metro Airport.
The Rehabilitation Act of 1973 passed, and Section 504 of that said that if you receive federal funds, that you need to make your facilities and services accessible to persons with disabilities, except we said handicap back in those days. So here we are 40 years later, and we're still fighting about this. It's unimaginable to me that not only do we have 504, now we have the Americans with Disabilities Act, and still we have to argue with Detroit Metropolitan Airport. We have to argue with them about what's accessible and what's not. 40 years after this conversation started, I'm just baffled about why this conversation even needs to exist, let alone why people are not being just treated as first-class citizens. And that's really what it's all about.
The elevators are 100 yards from the new bus stop, and the waiting area is 200 yards away.
Now it's pretty noisy in this area right here. Mary's coming off the bus now. I know, it's very hard to hear out here.
Fred, Mary, and her guide dog Felix begin walking to the elevators.
There's some kind of an obstacle here.
Okay. What? Okay, Felix. Good boy. That?
Yep, straight ahead. Just keep coming.
Okay. Good one.
Fred and Mary are totally blind. This is what they can see.
Thank you. Okay. What? Okay, Felix.
Okay.
Thank you.
She said down here somewhere there's some elevators.
Good boy.
Mary?
Yeah.
Come. There's another obstacle here. I don't know what these things are.
Okay, Felix.
Felix takes a wrong turn into a bus shelter.
Felix. Good boy, Felix. Good boy. Good boy. Uh-oh, I don't know if I... In? Uh-oh.
How you doing?
I think I'm where I'm
Mary?
not supposed to be. Okay, Felix.
How you doing, sweetie pie? Mary?
Yeah. I think I walked through a bus shelter.
Can you hear me?
I walked through a bus shelter or something.
I don't know what this
Felix, good boy. We went through it instead of around.
This is what Fred and Mary would hear if their flight was at a busy time of day instead of early morning.
Which direction? Felix, elevator? Find the elevator. Feel it?
I don't think it's over there. Sorry, I took you down the line down there.
They make their way around heavy equipment stored on the walkway.
Good boy, forward. Good boy. Right in the way. Good boy. Right in the way. Good dog. Good, forward. Good. Forward. Good. Forward.
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Federal law says public facilities must minimize the distance that people with disabilities must travel. The airport did the opposite.
Daddy, good boy. Daddy, good boy. Dad? Elevator, Sheila? Elevator? Dad?
The indoor waiting area, with bathrooms and a water fountain, is 100 yards past the elevators.
Good? Huh? You did or you didn't? Okay, good boy, Sheila. Good? Find the elevator. Good? Find the elevator. Right?
Is there braille somewhere, Fred?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's just one floor.
okay.
I'm assuming.
You let Fred go first, Mutt.
It says there's 9
9 floors?
floors, yes.
Holy mackerel. I don't think we pushed the... Oh, there it was.
Just halfway to check-in, Fred and Mary enter a moving walkway that was turned off to accommodate people with disabilities after a 2008 lawsuit.
Okay, what do I do? Do I,
Yes?
do I hold on to something?
No, we're not, the walkway's not moving. We just walk on the walkway, but it's not moving.
Travelers who were backed up behind Mary rush past as she exits the walkway.
Yeah, right
Fred and Mary check in with Delta Airlines.
here. Is there a line here?
Sir, right here. Just
Okay.
right up here and just wait here until they get there.
Okay, very good.
Probably stops.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, right here, Mary. I think I'm in line. And I think we'd like assistance to get to our gate.
We can arrange that. Did you want just someone to walk you, or do you want
Well, I was trying to ask Mary if she wanted a wheelchair or
Do you
not.
know how far?
Well, it was loud in there, for one thing. And there was only one bus there, and I understand that sometimes there's more than one bus in there. And it was very difficult to, figure out things by sound.
Here, though. Felix took me through the bus shelter.
Oh, yeah.
Back out of the bus.
It was way too loud in there to pick up a sound cue from the the dingers on the elevator.
But Fred's a very good traveler. I mean, he is excellent. I would say that a lot of people, including me, I would be much more confused.
They wait for a wheelchair to help Mary to the departure gate.
I don't understand why whoever the officials are who are in charge of enforcement of laws allowed the airport to make this less accessible than it used to be. My understanding of ADA, you can only make things better, not worse.
The National Federation of the Blind of Michigan believes Detroit Metro Airport should obey the law that protects people with disabilities and move the buses back to the McNamara terminal. If you agree, please email us at president.nfb.mi@gmail.com.